I'm just on mixing my AquaCast now. Pay no mind to how much I'm mixing because I've got another project to the side that I'm going to do. I thought while I'm casting I may as well do another one. I've mixed up. This one requires about 95 ml of water for this mould, which takes 200 ml. I mean, if you go on the Earlychem website and type in the mould volume at 200 ml or grams, which is 1 gram is 1 ml basically, it'll tell you exactly how much. This is what I love about AquaCast. If you're ever unsure, you can always check on the website. Oh, I'm actually starting to run low. I use that much of this stuff, you see. I love it. Now, I don't want it extra thick because this is quite an intricate mould. But I also don't want it too weak that it makes the piece weak. I mean, as you can see, I'm just putting it in because I know the consistency because I've used it that much. I know when it's at a point where it's okay. So while I'm mixing, I may as well add some white. I want quite a bit in because I do want it white. Although I'm not entirely sure whether it's actually going to do it. Probably end up using half me thing. I'm putting a lot in there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to go white with that one. Okay. Walking away and come back to it. It actually looks white enough for the purpose. Because it is a seashell mould anyway. As you can see there, I've wrote 200 ml on the bottom so I don't forget. So I tried a little bit of chrome powder there. Wasn't impressed. Because I want to just do like a marble effect in some... Ooh, maybe too much in some silver. Let's see what that comes out like. Could actually be nice. Just want to make sure tops are mixed. I mean, it automatically comes to the top, this stuff anyway. But hopefully it'll mix in when I pour it or not. I don't know, because it is just rising. So it has a chance to rise to the mould. It's an experiment. So let's pour some of that in. Oops, went over a bit there. And making a right old mess as usual. Who knows? Might just all rise to the top. Now I have a feeling, just giving it a bit of a squeeze here and there without overflowing it, because I have a feeling some of these areas here might just be a little bit, oh, it looks like the mould itself's like warping. Oh dear. It needs to be more like that really, not like that. Well, I might have to wedge it then. While I'm tapping and bashing and getting the bubbles out, I'd like to take the opportunity to say that this video is part of Splish Splash Saturday, which is a collaboration with Tina from Pour Resin with Love, Sally from All Aboard Resin Creations, and Amy from Resonating Art with Amy. It's a different theme every month. We thought that would be pretty cool to do. The next one is on the 9th of August, which is my birthday, so I got to choose, and I chose Disney. So if anyone would like to join, just drop me, Amy, Sally or Tina a message, and you're more than welcome to join us. Because I mean, it is a vase, so maybe it is meant to have a wide bottom. Problem for us all, eh? Well, not all, but for some. For me. I'm not convinced that's right. I think it definitely needs to be more together. Okay, so I'm going to put a bottle of my good old silica sand, because I'm not convinced that's meant to be like that. I mean, obviously I don't want to squash it too much, but just enough just to sort of bring it in line a little bit more, because there's no way that's right. But this is what happens, you see, I guess, with cheaper moulds. I don't want to dent it, but I think that will be okay. Okay, I'll get cleaned up and I'll be back on Demold. Okay, let's see what we've got. Now, it's still a little bit warm, but I think it might be all right. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few bubbles in this. I mean, I tapped and tapped and tapped when I went off camera, but now I'm mindful of these ridges on this side. So I'm going to try and stretch over as much as, oh my word, over these as much as I can without breaking them. Oh, the silver's coming out nice, I have to say. Ooh. And twist. Let me just get that mould put back. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. I like the silver in it. Little bubble there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to paint them. I mean, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I am sure actually. I was thinking with the silver and the white, you know, make it, because I did just want a nice base to paint the detail in rather than painting the whole thing, if that makes sense. And I did want it a little bit pearlescent, but I think that does the job, doesn't it? Some beautiful details there. I really like this. Little minimal amount of bubbles here and there. But you know what? On the whole, I mean, I'll paint that so I can disguise them. On the whole, it's really pretty. To be honest, these here seems to be where the silver has been for some reason. But you know what? I think it adds to it rather than worrying about it too much. So yeah, I'll have a think of what I'm going to do. Now that looks a bit like I should maybe think about doing a bit blue on the side, possibly. Just a very light dry brush. Anyhow, that's it. So I will have a think about what I'm going to do and I'll be back. You know what, looking at it as well inside where I've pushed it together, it's sort of bored in the middle. So I am wondering if it was actually meant to be that fat when you filled it, but either way I quite like it the way it is anyway. Okay, so I'm just painting in some pearl because I decided I wanted this end bit a bit pearl. I mean, I still haven't decided what I'm doing with the rest, but for now I'm doing pearl here, and I've also done it on the inside there. I don't know if the camera's going to even pick it up, but it's got a nice sheen to it anyway. It's certainly setting it off. Yeah, I think I made a mistake by dropping the powder in when I was pouring this, because I think that's what's caused all the little craters. But we shall put it right. Right, I'm going to paint the inside of this bit. Oops, a bit too much there. Oops. Try and cover these silver bits that's appeared. I've put a blob of UV in that bit, so hopefully it'll be fine when I come to paint it. I mean, I know I said I wanted to leave quite a base. I still do. I just want to pick up the detail, you know, and put, I think I say, a bit of pearl here and there. Right, I'll better let that dry before I even think about putting on another coat and think about what I'm going to put on the rest. I mean, what even is that? Looks like it could be another bit of a shell. Different type of shell. Yeah. Right, so I'm not entirely sure what colour to do the starfish. I'm just painting in this starfish. This one's called Frosty Gold. I thought it was a bit sort of a nice metallic sort of coral colour, even though it says gold, but I just thought that looked quite nice done in that colour, you know. So I'm just finishing off, getting it everywhere. You can tell I'm not a painter, I'm so messy. Sorry, yeah, concentrating. Yeah, so I'm just filling in the edges now. I don't have to get right to the body of the vase, as long as there's like a decent amount of colour on there. But that's that so far. I think it looks pretty. Right, I shall have a think. I think that needs to be a little mixture actually. So what I might do is just put some little streaks of this in, and I might just put pearl over the top. Not sure if my skills will stretch to this, like. It's quite small. Not small in surface area, but small as in thin. I probably would have been better just going over with my bronze pen by the looks of it. But I do try and paint sometimes, even though I'm not very good at it. I mean, I really envy these people that can just paint and it looks like fabulous. Right, so I'll do the other side and I'll be back. Okay, I've mixed a bit of nail powder in with my usual Create and Bloom finish, just to seal the inside. Well, I think what I'm actually doing, because I'm not too sure. Oh, this pink's nice though. You want to make sure it's sealed very well, especially if you're going to put a candle in it. So pour a bit down there just to make sure I've got enough. I suppose that's the beauty of putting these iridescent powders in. You can see if you've missed anywhere. That looks fine. I mean, I did try it on the front there, but it doesn't really do much, so I thought, well, waste not, want not. Oh, slapped on the edge. Okay, we'll go with that then. We'll put some on the edge. Just on this smooth bit. Okay, so that's all on the inside and around the outer edge now. So far so good. Just haven't decided what to do with the rest yet. Not even sure I like this. God. I mean, I have no idea what these are. But I've got this sort of pale orange colour. I mean, do I fill the middles in? I have no idea. Suppose I could initially, and then they've got like little hole, like dots, holes in them, as if they're meant to have a middle of some description. Maybe just dot in with something a bit darker. I mean, I'm not looking at like full coverage here. I'm just running over lightly with my pen. I mean, I don't even know what this is. It's just a blob of something and I have no idea. And that's got like a random bit coming out, which looks like it should be a starfish tail, but I mean, I need coral or do I do green or do I do a coral colour? I really don't know. I mean, I think this stuff's coral, but for today it's going to be seaweed. Let's go over, start with this colour green. And then I'm just going to let that dry and then go over with a lighter one. Just to give it a bit of depth, I guess. Just fill that little flower in. Which I didn't even see. Wrong end of the pen. Always when I'm using these pens, I'll test them on my hand to see what they look like. So I usually end up with a lot of pen streaks everywhere. Right, so I'll fill that in initially. And then I shall just dot over, because these dry pretty quick, I think. Soak in. I'll just go in the little holes that's there. They're weird looking little things, whatever they are. Just to give them a little bit more something, I guess. Just so they're not just one uniform colour, you know. And that's, I don't know why they bother with these ends, they're terrible. Well, for this type of stuff anyway. You know what, I still don't know what this clump of stuff is. There isn't even any sort of decent reference pictures either, because the ones on the website are just coloured in like one colour. So I actually have no idea what they're supposed to be. So I guess they're going to be what I make them. So I might just make them a definite silver, you know, just for a bit of detail, because I honestly could not tell you what they're supposed to be. As you can see there, I'm just going in with my Posca pen, just to give it a little bit more of a pinkish colour to it, just literally on the tops of the starfish, you know, just to highlight it. Right, rather than put a load of blue over them waves, I'm just going to seal it with some interference blue, because I think it'd be nice to have a bit of a shimmer on it. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Oh, it's going on a weird colour. It might be just because the way it's mixed, possibly, or the pot itself, possibly. Don't know why it looks a bit yellow like. Well, it doesn't, like, it has the shimmer. Maybe I've overdone it with the powder. Oops. I mean, it looks pretty okay, I guess. I mean, it all looks nice and shimmery, doesn't it? I mean, I'm literally just dabbing here. But you know what? I'm not bothered if it's not super smooth, because I quite like the fact it's giving it a bit of I was going to say texture. And it's just blending everything in nice, I think. Yeah, giving it a bit more of a blended feel, I think. Right, it's just what to do with these now, because I think I quite like that shimmer. I mean, there's a bit of pearl I missed there, so we'll just put a bit of this in and just have a mixture, I guess. Won't hurt, will it? Yeah, it's gone really blue with that silver behind. It's quite nice, actually. Okay, well, I'll leave that to dry. And I'll come back to and decide what I'm doing with this bit. I mean, we've got pinks and blues. It's quite pretty. Pinks and blues blended in. Right, so I'll leave that to dry. Wash my brushes. And I shall be back. Right, so I'm decided just highlighting this with the green and just mixing the green in with the ones I've already mixed, just to give it a bit of multicoloured effect. Quite like that, actually. Right, so I'm definitely leaving it alone now, and hopefully that will dry overnight and all will be well. So this is it, all finished. It's not perfect, but you know what? I really like it. I like the subtle colours in it and the shimmer that I've put on it. I mean, as you can see, as it's turning there, you can see the iridescence on it. So, yeah, I love it. So thank you for watching, and please check out the playlist in the description below. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.